Coming up on this edition of GTN News, there are Veterans Day presentations throughout the district. The Roma Mighty Gladiator Marching Band performs well at Bands of America competition. Roma High School seniors have their senior walk after their last home game. Members of the armed forces speak to students about joining the military. JROTC breaks ground on a brand new building. The Roma High School Percussion prepares for a national competition, and we have the band TMEA results. All of this and more on this edition of GTN News. Friday afternoon, Gladiator Nation. My name is Danelo Gonzalez, and thank you for joining us on another edition of GTN News. In our top story, Veterans Day programs were held all throughout Roma ISD to honor our local veterans. Here's more.
Veterans Day is an annual federal holiday which takes place every year to honor military veterans who served in the United States Armed Forces. This holiday was first brought up to respect and remember all those who have passed away during service. But as the years passed, it slowly became a day to honor our veterans and thank those who are still in service. Cadet Captain Aylin Garza shares more on these events.
The purpose of this event was to honor the veterans and to thank them for their service and everything they did and everything they keep doing for this country. I would like to thank the veterans for their service, and I really appreciate everything they do. If it weren't for them, I don't know, we wouldn't have some of the things we have now, like our freedom.
Throughout the week, Roma ISD Elementaries held music, poems, and dance performances. Roma High School's JROTC provided the presentation of colors. The orchestra and choir performed the national anthem in the Performing Arts Center presentation. Wreaths were also presented to the family members of those who have passed away during their service. Roma ISD would like to thank our fellow veterans for their sacrifices and hard work. What our veterans do is greatly appreciated. Jailine Garza, GTN News, Roma ISD.
The Roma High School Mighty Gladiator Marching Band performed exceptionally well at the Bands of America competition in San Antonio, Texas. Here are the details.
On November 2nd, the Roma Mighty Gladiator Marching Band competed and performed in the Bands of America Super Regional Championship at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. At the competition, they received the 2A Class Championship, swept all the caption awards, and performed as exhibition. Drum Major Angie Martinez tells us more.
I feel so extremely proud of this band. They have been through so much, and yet they still come out smiling and just being happy to perform with the people we're performing with. It's not about placement. It's not about showing people that we deserve a lot better than what we're getting. It's about we enjoy what we're doing and we're showing it tonight.
The band has continued to show great success throughout the years, and this one was no exception. The community is so proud of the 2A Class champs and brought them cake and fruit punch on the following Monday. Congratulations to the Gladiator Marching Band, and we continue to cheer for their success. Nicole Garza, GTN News, Roma High School.
It has become a tradition for Roma High School seniors to gather on the track after the final home football game for a senior walk. Here's more.
On November 1st, the senior class of 2020 from Roma High School held their senior walk. The senior walk's purpose is for the seniors to engage and interact with their friends for the last home football game of the season. The students were asked to bring balloons to release at the end of the walk to symbolize their leaving from high school forever. Osvaldo Grimaldo tells us more.
Senior Walk is an event that we have held every single football season, and it's an event that is only held for seniors. And during this time, we all, at the end of every single game, we all line up and we meet up in the track, and we all have our own balloons, and we all walk around the track, all around it, and we go to the middle of the field and we let go of our balloons. And it's an event that commemorates us letting go of our childhood and going into adulthood. We all come together to the last home game of the football season to support our senior boys and to just honor them during all their hard work that they did during the season. Win or lose, we will always be proud of our senior football boys.
We'd like to congratulate the seniors for their hard work these past 4 years of high school and wish them well in their future endeavors. Kayra Rodriguez, GTN News, Roma High School.
United States Army recruiters came by Roma High School last week to speak to students about the benefits of joining the Army. Here's more.
On Tuesday, October 29th, the U.S. Army held a presentation for aspiring juniors and seniors at the Roma High School library. The presentation consisted of information about deciding to join the military after high school. We spoke to Sergeant Erica Alvarez for more information on the presentation.
Today, myself and Staff Sergeant Tate are here to speak to all the juniors and seniors, and we're just going over all the career options and resources the Army has to offer them as far as careers, benefits, technical knowledge of career fields that you can get technical certifications for, and all the opportunities outside the Army. Some people seek like lifestyle, excitement, or technical skills, and that's what we're here to make them aware of. So if anyone is interested in the United States Army, this is just for our branch. You must be at least 17 years old with the parents' consent and be a junior in good standing. The age requirement is 17 to 35 years old. There are other requirements as moral, physical condition. You must pass the ASVAB test, which is also offered here in the school, and you must meet the height and weight requirement and dependency as well. Some students might have children, so that will also be taken in consideration.
Thank you to the U.S. military for showing the students to be all they can be. Adrianna Martinez, GTN News, Roma High School.
The Roma High School JROTC department broke ground on a brand new JROTC building that will be next to the band hall. Here's more.
On Monday, November 11th, Roma High School held a ceremony for the groundbreaking of the brand new ROTC building. ROTC cadets, Lieutenant Colonel Barrera, board members, and Roma High School principal all spoke at the event held on Veterans Day about the progress of the project and construction details. For more information on the groundbreaking, we spoke to Cadet Jade Maris.
I think the new building is actually going to benefit us a lot, especially because we didn't have restrooms nor showers, and sometimes us as cadets like to do PT a lot. And now we're going to have the opportunity to do PT during class and after school more often. We're going to have a better drill pad than the one we did before, and somewhere where our 4 teams can practice, our color guard and our drill teams.
The new building comes after calls to action from the ROTC for a new building to replace the trailers that have been the main location for them for so many years. The trailers were beginning to decay, and after the acquisition of a long-awaited grant to construct the building, plans were put into motion for the construction of the long-awaited facility.
We're going to have better marksmanship. They're probably thinking about robotics, and it's actually a lot better that we're going to have our classrooms, and First Sergeant and Colonel are going to have their office of their own as well.
ROTC cadets are excited to finally have a new place to practice and train in, and we hope that the building comes out as great as it is planned to be. This is Omaida Flores, GTN News, Roma High School.
The Roma High School Percussion Group recently performed a concert at the Performing Arts Center in preparation for their national competition in Indianapolis. Here's more.
On Monday, November 11th, the Roma High School Band Percussion Group held a concert at the Performing Arts Center. The concert was to prepare the students for the upcoming trip to Indianapolis. Band director Moses Simon gave us insight on the details of the Indianapolis trip.
The purpose of this concert was our send-off concert. The students are traveling up to Indianapolis to perform a concert at PASIC. The students have rehearsed 3 times a week outside of class time, all the way from July until now.
The students were selected by an international panel. 3 high schools are selected each year. Our percussion group will now be able to enjoy a variety of activities alongside their performance. Mr. Simon has more.
So they're going to travel to Indianapolis. They're going to hear artists from all around the world, and the students are going to play a concert on Friday. I'm super happy that the students are getting a chance to represent Roma. Roma ISD is a great place to work. Roma, Texas is a great place to live, and we're super excited to show the world that Roma percussion is outstanding.
The percussion group is scheduled to perform in Indianapolis on the 15th of November. We wish all the best of luck towards our mighty gladiator percussion group. Juan Delgado, GTN News, Roma High School.
Roma High School band students recently competed in TMEA Orchestra. Here are the results.
On Saturday, November 10th, the students of Roma High School Band performed at the TMEA All-Regional Orchestra Concert at UTRGV. Here we have Daniela Molina to tell us more about the orchestra selection.
Phase 1 is basically a competition where they give us 3 etudes since mid-July, and we start practicing them, and we start going through a selective process. At first, it's phase 1, and then once you pass phase 1, you go into region, and then pre-area, area, and then hopefully all-state. To be in the band orchestra, you start with those 3 same etudes I mentioned earlier. You have to practice them and be one of the top players to make it. Only very few wins make it into the top order. Start going into concert season, but right now we're in like all-valley season, which is when everyone starts practicing their individual music and starts working on like individual stuff. Hopefully they go into like competitions, all-state and stuff like that. But slowly, as time goes by, we'll go into concert season and we will all divide into our individual bands.
Congratulations to the 17 students from Roma High School Mighty Gladiator Band who performed the All-Region Orchestra Concert. The Gladiator Nation is proud of this selection of students. Ximena Treviño, GTN News, Roma High School.
Well, that does it for this edition of GTN News. Keep tuning in as we continue to bring you the latest news from across the district. My name is Danelo Gonzalez. Thank you for watching. Have a great week and, of course, go Gladiators!